Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. Currently I'm at Osaka Castle here in Osaka, Japan. This is my second visit here since I came to Osaka a few days ago. My first visit, the cherry blooms wasn't really out that good, and I didn't go in the castle, so this time I came early. I just came out of the castle, and the cherry blooms are popping a little bit more now because there's been some really good weather. So what I'm going to do now is I'm just going to take you around, walk around and show you some of the area in the gardens. And they have peach grove here, they have cherry groves, they have plum groves. It's just absolutely gorgeous, kind of like Nara Park was, just spectacular. So I'm just going to walk you around a little bit. It's a huge, I mean an absolutely huge complex. The castle was built back, God, from what I read, just inside of it, like back in it was reconstructed back in 1600. So it was obviously originally built before then. But anyway, here's the little garden. I'm just going to turn around and show you some of the weeping cherries and some of the other things, and then we'll talk a little bit more. So I was just up on the top observation deck, which is the 8th floor. I chose to take the steps all the way up. I would probably take the elevator next time, but it was good. I got my cardio in. The castle is spectacular. It's more of a museum now with a lot of artifacts and information. It was kind of forbidden to take photos there. Some people were taking them. I took one or two with my cell phone camera, but I didn't want to get kicked out. Currently at 600 yen admission to get in. I understand April 1st it's going to go up because the Japanese are concerned with over tourism, and they're going to try to curb tourism by going up on the prices. My opinion about that is just limit ticket sales, kind of like they do when you go to an attraction at a theme park or something. You know, you got so many tickets for so much of a time frame. But anyway, that's just me. So anyway, there's a big museum up here in front of me. There's a moat around this area. There's huge gardens and orchards, and I'm going to try to walk you through some of that. It's very crowded. It's very packed. If you come here, come early. Gates open at 9 a.m. You can line up sooner than that. If you buy your ticket online and have it on your phone, you can actually kind of get in a separate line that's ahead of all the ticket buyers, the ones trying to figure out the ticket machine. Once again, best advice I can give you. So I'm going to just walk you around this Sea of Humanity, and we're going to try to get over to where the cherry trees are. The other day I was over here, some of the early varieties were blooming pretty good. So there's been 4 days in a row of really good sunny weather. So I'm hoping there's more of these that are popping out. So I'm going to turn the camera around and walk for you and just let you see some of it, okay? Osaka. These stones are huge that they built these walls with. The camera don't do them justice. Some of them are bigger than a house. And to think that they were done with this precision back in that time frame is just absolutely amazing. We'll walk you up the steps here and kind of show you the moat, which is really kind of like a river. More steps. I'm not going to do that. Those are pretty steep. And I've just walked up 8 flights and down 8 flights of the castle over there. See it? Beautiful. I came in here the other day as kind of a museum area. Downstairs, I didn't go anywhere, but downstairs there's cafes. Got some really good ice cream there. You know, you can get drinks, sodas. Right now it's getting hot. The weather's supposed to be around 75 today, which is cool with me. I'm good with that. Because when I first got here, it was cold and windy, and I don't like that. But anyhow, just gonna keep walking you around and show you some things. Okay, it appears I'm behind the scenes. Let me just get out of this area as quickly as I can. It's like they're setting up for an event. Trying to get back over to the cherry tree orchard that I was at a few days ago. Yeah, this is definitely behind the scenes, so I didn't come here the other day. So here's another observation about Osaka. Bicycles everywhere. Everybody rides them. You can rent them off the street, you know, for a 24-hour period. Traffic's not bad here, and I guess that's between the trains and the bicycles. That's part of the reason why. So if you're a bike enthusiast, Osaka is definitely the place to come. So I'm just going to skirt up here. Okay, so down here is one of the orchards I'm going to try to get down to. See, there's the moat. They have boat tours where you can get on to go around the moat. You can see some of the cherries blooming. It's a pretty amazing place. Okay, so I'm just going to walk down to the cherry orchard here, and I'll get you a close-up view for that. Stick around, we'll be right back. Okay, we're back. So I made my way over to one of the gardens, they call it. It's a plum garden. There's a plum garden, a peach garden, sakura. So we're gonna take a walk over to what they call the plum garden. So here you can see some information, and there's one of the museum buildings, and there's the fortress wall, which is absolutely amazing, in the moat. So we're just going to take a walk around and see if we can find some bloomers. So I got a new hat. It's time to trade in the Vietnam hat because I'm not in Vietnam anymore. Plus it was getting a little ratty. So yesterday I went out and did a little shopping and got a hat. Tell me what you think of it. Write down in the comments if you like it. If you don't like it, whatever. Let me know what you think about my new hat. I didn't have many choices, but I enjoyed picking this one out of what I had to choose from. So I'm at a little overlook currently, and I'm just going to turn the camera around and show you a little bit of the garden area. Very fragrant, obviously, here. I haven't seen as many bees as I thought I would see here with everything blooming like it is. Maybe they're just going to come out a little bit later. I don't know. Okay, so we're going to walk on down to the orchard, or the garden, what they call a garden, and going to go see what's out and what's blooming. Like I say, if you come here, just like I said about Nora Park, come early. the best advice I can give you, because it is absolutely packed right now. And as the big tour buses come and dump out all their load of tourists, it's just going to get more packed. So it's just something you're going to have to deal with if you come to places like here and Nor Park. I mean, this time of the year, it's peak tourist season for the cherry blooms. Even though it's a little early right now, I would have thought they'd have been more bloomed out. We'll see what happens when I get to Tokyo. So I'm going to turn the camera around. Actually, there's a few more bloomed out than when I was here a few days ago. I was in this exact spot, and there was some bloomed out, but not as much as there is right now. And over the next week, especially with temperatures and weather and sun like it is now, there's going to be more bloomed out. So if you want to come for peak bloom, my advice is come around the 1st of April. 'Cause I got here around the 21st of March, I think it was. So I was a little early, because they say that the blooming starts around the last week of March, which is now. As you can tell, some of them have started. I can only imagine what it's like at peak bloom with everything bloomed out. Right now, there's still a lot of stuff that's not even got buds on it, much less blooms. Everything is very meticulously clean, laid out, and that's what you would expect from the Japanese here in Japan. It's definitely a top-notch experience. Apricot trees also. Okay. The more you know. I saw this chart here the other day. It's kind of tells you all the different types of varieties of stuff that's planted here. It's pretty cool, actually. I wish I could spend more time and kind of decipher it, but you know, it's just a lot of stuff here. I mean, a lot of stuff. There's a convenience store here also, right in the middle of the garden. So let's just walk, see what we see in bloom here. See, there's a lot of stuff that's, I don't know if it's just pre-blooming or pre-budding, or if it bloomed early and got some cold weather on it. I don't know, not sure. Beautiful. As you can tell, there's a lot of it that's still just, I don't know, it looks like just early buds. So I would say at least about another week before you start getting into peak bloom. So that's just, I'm going to come back next year, hopefully. And then I'll know more, because this is my first visit here, know more about timing, when to come, weather and things of that nature. So my advice to you, if you want to come the first week in April. See, here's some that are bloomed out. There's a lot of different varieties. There's some early varieties and that blooms early, obviously, and some other ones that bloom later on in the season. I'm getting in my cardio again today. I've done a lot of steps already this morning. So here you'll see some more that are bloomed out. It's part of the old wall. So there's a few more blooms here in this area. You see a lot of stuff online on social media about everything just bloomed completely out, but I think a lot of that's AI to kind of get people's attention to click on their posts or their whatever it is they're doing. But there is some nice beautiful blooms. Smells so good here. Kind of walk over to the moat. Yeah, so this is a moat. See, there's more trees and garden area over here. There's actually two parts to this. When you Google it, you can pull up Osaka Castle, and you can also pull up Osaka Castle Park. So I guess this is all part of the park area, because you see, you know, bike trails, walking trails. So you can actually go down there and see whatever it is they've got to offer and exercise. And there's some vendors there, like there is around the property here. You can use the restroom, you can buy something to drink, something to snack on. I can imagine what this canopy would look like when it's all bloomed out. There's the castle. She's up on a good hill, I can tell you that. Yeah, so I'm staying over at the APA, or APA, that's what they call it, in the Namba area. It's by Dotonbori, which is a big tourist area for shopping, food, foodie heaven over there, actually. You can take the trains over here. I decided not to take a taxi because you actually had to take one train, get off, get on another, and connect, and I didn't want to have to mess something up and get confused because it's a complex train system. And I used it yesterday to go to Nor, which was just one straight shot. You didn't have to change. So but you can use the train. I used a taxi. It was 2,700 yen for a taxi to bring me here. There's a lot of different ways to get here. Taxis are readily available as soon as you get out the front gate. There'll be some waiting for you as well. And if they don't speak English, you can use Google Translate. They take credit card. It's very easy to get here and back. So just going to turn the camera back around and show you a little bit more, and then I'll shut it off and go to another area. Yes, I don't know what these are, but they're absolutely gorgeous. See if they have a smell to them. A little bit of a fragrance. I don't know why there's not bees everywhere here. Obviously the bees have done their job because they're blooming. Or maybe they're self-pollinating, I don't know. But back home in a place like this, the whole place would be a buzz with the sound of the honeybees and the other pollinators. You can see all the skyscrapers around. Castle again. I don't know why the convenience store's not open. Maybe it opens later. Yeah, so if you come, bring you some good walking shoes. I decided against flip-flops today. I'm kind of glad I did, as much as I hate wearing shoes and socks. I do have on shorts. I got on a long sleeve. Like I said, the temp's going to be about 75. It's nice and warm right now. It's comfortable. It's not too humid. But as the sun rises, it is starting to get a little bit more warmer. So I brought a backpack with me. You know, I have got a coat in case rain showers were to come up. You know, I got my water. You know, the things you need or you could need during a day trip out, because I was just planning on spending a lot of time. Today's my last day here in Osaka before I fly out tomorrow to Tokyo. So we're just going to walk through this little area here. I'm going to shut it off and then go to another area and film some more, okay? Okay, so I'm going to cut it here and I'll be back in a few. Okay guys, so I just stumbled onto this garden that I didn't see when I was here before. I kept seeing the signs for it, but I really couldn't locate it. Like I said, it's such a big sprawling property. I'm not even going to try to pronounce the word. It starts with an N. It's about 15 characters long. I'll try to put it down in the comments or the description box what the name of the garden is. But there's so many different gardens and orchards and stuff like this around this property. Without a guided tour, it's hard to find it all. So I found this when I walked up on it. It's absolutely stunning. So I'm just going to walk around a little bit and show you some of it. The view of the castle is just amazing from here. And look at these beautiful white blooms here on these bushes. Not really sure what they are. They're not marked. I mean, you know, they are stunning. There's some cherries over there by the, or plums. I don't know. Maybe it's cherries, but it's over by the castle. And here's like 2 rows of what I assume to be cherries. Sakura, excuse me. I'm in Japan. Walk over here and show you the view of the castle. Look at that. This garden's got the best view of the castle by far, because you get to see the stone wall, the boats. Look, there's one of the boats going by on the moat. Looks like the boat tours originate from over there. But look at that view of the castle. Yes, and I walked all the way up at 8th floor to the observation deck this morning. There's the cherries, the plums. This is by far, this view over in this garden is, in my opinion, the best view. So I saw a big weeping cherry around here. I want to see if I can find that for you also. Couldn't ask for a better day weather-wise. Low to mid 70s. No humidity practically. Smells amazing here. See, there's what I'm looking for right there. Looks like weeping cherries. The DoubleTree by Hilton. Amongst all this beauty, there's commercialism that supports tourism. Wow, look at this, guys. Now this is full bloom here, in my humble, honest opinion. Of course, we got posers. You're not going to get around that during tourist season. If you think you're going to get a photo or pic or a video without somebody in it, you're badly mistaken. Look at that. Absolutely stunning.
我是大学生，我先拍，好吧？
Smell is amazing. There's another cherry over there. See it? It's some sort of building complex, something. Maybe they have events there. I'm not sure. Like I said, there's not a lot of information about a lot of this stuff. There is some pamphlets you can get on, you know, when you come in, you know, and pay your admission in different languages. This is probably one of the better ones I've seen so far as bloomed out. See the castle over there in the background? That's a really good shot. Let's walk over here to this other cherry. I apologize for the long video, but you know, you stop and you think you're done, then all of a sudden you discover something else and you're like, oh, I just got to share this. So once I find a name to this garden, I'll put it in the description or put it in the comment down below. I won't try to butcher it because, like I said, it's about 15 characters long. It starts with an N. But to me, this is the best view. Look at the castle there. That's awesome. Can you imagine what all this bloomed out? What that view would look like? There's where we just were, over by those. There's the building. So this is good information here to know that if and when you come and when I come back, that if I want good views of the castle and beautiful full bloom cherries or sakura, my apologies, this is the garden I need to come to, because like I said, there's plum gardens. They call them gardens, I call them orchards. Plum gardens, peach gardens, this garden by far has the best view. Look at, I mean, it's just absolutely amazing. Yeah, I think this is a weeping cherry. I'm not sure, sakura, but it's absolutely beautiful. Is that cool or what? Glad I stopped and had a snack and a beer so I could regroup and see what else there was to see. I left my hotel early this morning, shortly after 8. Got a cab, came over here, got in line before they opened, got my ticket, went in the castle, then started exploring more of the grounds. This is one place I missed when I was here 4 days ago. Those white things are just cool. I wish they had like little markers or plaques or something to tell you what they are, or what species, you know. Obviously right now is their full bloom stage. This area kind of reminds me a little bit of North Park, except without the deer. So I'll walk around a little bit more and then we'll end it. I said that last time, I'm sure, but this was just too cool not to share with you. Ah, look, there's a bee. Yeah, the bees are around this. Look, they're everywhere around this. So this is where the bees are hanging out. Makes me happy when I see bees. More of the moat which separates the commercialism of Osaka, the city. Just in awe on how they built this stone wall at the incline, and the scale and the size and the scope of the blocks back in those days. Alright folks, once again, that's it. I really thank you for coming along and enjoying the ride with me. Japan is amazing. Osaka, this is my first time to Osaka. I have been in Tokyo before for a few days, and I'm getting ready to go back there. Look forward to that. You will be seeing some videos from me from Tokyo. This was a really good trip to Osaka Castle. Like I said, I came here a few days ago. I wanted to come back, give it a few days with the warm temperatures and let the blooms open a little bit more. But they're still not fully open, and like I said earlier, probably best to come around the 1st of April and stay for about a week to see a more aggressive bloom. I came a little bit earlier because I saw some information online saying in the Osaka area they were going to be bloomed out around the 25th of March. So just goes to show you can't believe everything you see online. So just do your research. Look, I'm going to show you this first. Let's see if this tells us anything. No, it's just some sort of historic site. Completed around 1620. Been around a while, hasn't it? Anyway, look at this whole row. Like I was saying earlier, do your research. Keep an eye on the weather. Obviously, if it's raining, it's going to knock a lot of the blooms off. But there's just so many of them here, it would take a lot of rain to affect it. We were in DC last year, me and my family, and there was some rain, and the cherry blossoms were still very vibrant, and a lot of them on the trees. So don't let rain or wind or any of that kind of discourage you from planning to come, because there's just so much of it here. you won't be disappointed, trust me. And the cost right now is relatively not that much. You know, I spent 300 yen to come here to this garden. I think it was 600 yen to get into the castle. I just had a beer and some chicken skewers. It was like 1,000 yen. So Japan can be expensive, but it's also, if you look at what you're getting and the quality, to me it's worth it. So beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. And I think I'm just gonna pretty much end it here. I know I've said that before. One last shot of the castle. There's the airplanes. Beautiful, beautiful view of the castle right there. So anyway, hope you've enjoyed the Osaka castle that I brought to you. I will put a link in the description box from the video I did of Nara Park, so you can see that as well. Best advice I can give you, if you're going to come to Osaka castle, just like Nara Park, come early, get ahead of the crowds, make sure you hydrate really well. Bring some extra things with you if you have a backpack, some water, hand towels, because any of the places you eat at, you're not going to find any hand towels. And so just kind of come prepared like you would anywhere else. So thank you for joining me. Subscribe, please subscribe, like and share. Let me know how you like my new hat. Put it down in the comments. Take care from Osaka, Japan. I'll see you in Tokyo. Peace out. Okay, so we're in a shrine area. I'm just going to turn the camera around a little bit and show you some of it. It's like a samurai warrior. Some beautiful blooms around here. There's the temple area where people are going to pay their respects. All the posers are out. Pet monkey. Monkey madness. Here's a few more blooms in this shrine area.
Yes, 1, 2, 3, one more. So you will be able to take more.
Oh, yeah.
So I'm not going to make this much longer video. There's so much here to see, and this could be a very long video, so I don't want to do that to you. But anyway, I just kind of wanted to bring you a little bit of Osaka Castle and the grounds around it. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share. If you like it, send me some comments down below. If you have any questions, put some comments down below. I'll put a few things in the description box for you to link some other videos, like the Nara Park video that I did. And I hope you enjoy the video today of Osaka Castle. I've enjoyed bringing that to you. And today is my last full day here, and next video will be from Tokyo. Peace out. See ya.